We scored 6, but honestly, it could have and should have been double figures. Welcome back, guys, to Son of Scotland TV. Very late match review here, so I'm not going to go totally into the game, but yeah, let's talk about it. Hearts 6, Ross County 1. You talk about a result that we needed. You talk about a win and 3 points that we needed. By God, did we need this. Honestly, going into this game, I would have took any sort of win. I actually predicted a draw. I thought Ross County would take a point away from this game, and I am so glad that I was wrong. We absolutely blew Ross County away, and looking back at it, based on how we can fly out the blocks and the fact that we were 6-0 up with a load of time left, there was a chunk of time left for us to add more. I actually think that the scoreline doesn't reflect how good we were. I think we should have won by a larger margin, and I also think we're a bit unlucky to allow Ross County the penalty that they got. I mean, we deserved a clean sheet, and I know it's not the end of the world. Look, it's 3 points, it's a big win. We needed this to get confidence, but we should have kept the clean sheet here, and we should have beat Ross County by more goals than we did. But look, I need to give credit here to Stephen Naismith, because I was quick to bash him after the Hibernian game, and rightfully so, because I thought we were really poor in that, but we were a lot better in this game. We were so much better. You know, I can't even... Words doesn't do justice how better we were. And people can say, yeah, you only beat bottom of the table Ross County. But, I mean, Ross County are a decent side, whether they're bottom of the table or not. Ross County are not walkovers yet. That's what we made it look like. We completely blew them away. And it helps when you've got an absolute goal-scoring machine like Lawrence Shankland up front. And it helps when you've got such a creative and attacking player like Josh Ginnelly. I think that is our key. I think Shankland and Ginnelly, when those two are at their best, when those two are in our attack, I genuinely feel like we can rip teams apart. And who knows, maybe if Barry Mackay can ever find some form again, maybe that trio up front can be deadly for us. But you know what, I'll take 2 out of the 3 currently playing well, and it was nice to see Ginnelly back finding form. Cochrane opened up the scoring with, it was a decent strike for Cochrane, good finish. Then Ginnelly was played through, good run. He slotted it past the goalkeeper. He had a pass to play, but he decided that he was going to take the shot himself. He put it into the corner of the net. It was checked for offside. I think it was level. I think it was a good call. You know, I didn't see the lines for this. I only seen like the image, and it looked level to me, but I didn't see any lines being drawn. But for me, if it looks level, then I'll be consistent with it. You know, if someone looks level, in my opinion, you don't need lines. If it looks level, then just give the goal. And I'm not just saying that because obviously it favoured Ginnelly here, but I just genuinely believe, like, for example, today, I thought Miofsky, he looked level when he scored that second goal for Aberdeen, which we'll talk about at the end of this video because that's an absolute bummer for us. But you know what? It looked level, so I would give the attacker the benefit of the doubt if it's pretty level. So yeah, 2-0 up. Josh Ginnelly got to celebrate 5 minutes later after we checked VAR. Then Shankland with a header made it 3, and then Shankland with a penalty made it 4. Then Josh Ginnelly, second half. Nice strike again from outside the box, right into the bottom left-hand corner, made it 5. And then Shankland with possibly the best goal of the lot. Nice little, I mean, Oda is trying to get his first goal for the club, and it's the Ross County are trying to block it. They're trying to get players behind the ball, and the shot is blocked from Oda, and then it falls to Shankland, and he doesn't smash at it, he doesn't strike it, he doesn't try to, blast it in the back of the net, or he doesn't try and like place it, finesse it into the, but he literally just dinks it, he chips it over the defenders, over the goalkeeper, and it casually just goes in to the back of the net, man. Lovely little chip there from Lawrence Shankland, and I thought that was a great finish. Possibly the best goal of the 6. Now, late on, towards the end, Cochrane did give away a penalty for Ross County. Edwards stepped up, scored it, made it 6-1, which kind of, took the shine a little bit off our scoreline, but still, great win. Not denying that. But I would have just liked to have seen us continue in the form that we were on, because I genuinely believe that we did sit back in the last half an hour, and I think if we didn't, I think we could have got double figures. I think we could have got 10. I do think we could have got 10. I think we could have beat Celtic's 9-0 win record this season against Dundee United. So, I mean, a little bit disappointed that we didn't get to do that, because I think it was there. But, I mean, you can't be disappointed overall at a 6-1 win. It's fucking phenomenal. So, yeah, great performance for the team. Great performance for the players. Great performance from Stevie Naismith. And he's got 5 more games now to try and get us into that 3rd spot, which, of course, is going to be made harder due to Aberdeen winning the day. So, Aberdeen beating Rangers by 2-0. We did bring the deficit down to 2 points, but Aberdeen, with the win today, take it back up to 5 points. So, yeah, 5 games to go. I mean, it's going to be difficult with the split. If things work out the way they should, we should have 2 home games against Hibernia. And I don't know if we're going to have 2 games at home or 3 games at home, but I know that 2 of our home games should be against Aberdeen and Hibs, and we have to beat Aberdeen. If we're going to get 3rd place, we must beat Aberdeen, and we'll have a good chance to do it at Tynecastle. Hopefully, you know, we can beat Hibs as well, but I'm just not convinced that we're playing well enough. Well, based on this performance, yeah, definitely. But overall this season, we haven't really looked like beating Celtic or Rangers, or we haven't really looked like getting much against any of them in either game. Well, we did once against Celtic, I think, and then, you know, the other game against Rangers, we kind of held on 1-0, could have possibly got a draw. But more often than not, we've been poor against the Old Firm, whereas Aberdeen proved today that they can beat Rangers, and I think they've proven, even under Jim Goodwin this season, they've got close. They've got very close to getting good results against Celtic and Rangers. So, yeah, it's gonna be tight, guys, heading into the final 5 fixtures. By no means do I think that we can't do it, but Aberdeen are big favourites, and we've got to admit that. I think for us to get 3rd place, what we need is, we either need Aberdeen to completely go off the boil, which there's just no signs of that happening, if we're being honest. But what I think we really need is, I think we'll need to beat Aberdeen. I think we'll need to beat Aberdeen, Hibs. Probably need to beat St Mirren as well. And I think for us to finish ahead of Aberdeen, we're going to have to pick up a win against one of the Old Firm. If we want 3rd place, I believe we're going to have to beat either Rangers or Celtic. That's my opinion. I think both of those games will be away as well. So yeah, either we need to step up against one of the Old Firm, or we need Aberdeen to kind of falter in the final 5 games. But anyway, guys, it's a split. You know, it's the best teams, the 6 best playing against each other. If ever teams are going to drop points, it's going to be now. So it will be an interesting end to the season. But yeah, great win for Hearts, guys. Just wanted to put that out there. Stevie Naismith, fantastic. And let's just hope that this continues in on to the final 5 games of the season. But yeah, brilliant performance, brilliant win. And it's good to get that winning feeling back. Because honestly, I was beginning to forget what it felt like. Defeat after defeat after defeat was taking its toll. But then a 6-1 win over Ross County. It doesn't make everything better, but at least we're heading in the right direction. And we've given ourselves a chance of clawing back 3rd place in that guaranteed Europa League Conference group spot. Anyway, guys, that is it. I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. I will see you tomorrow for whatever. Maybe this is a split tomorrow. I'm not too sure. If it is, then obviously I'll make a video on the fixture list. I think the split might be tomorrow. I'm not too sure. We'll find out tomorrow, guys. Till next time.